Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Claudio. So glad that you're here. Today I'm walking you through how to create your own logos like this right here using the logo maker in Adobe Express. So let's go ahead and check it out. From the home screen of Adobe Express, you'll want to scroll down to the quick actions section here and you can click on view all and scroll down and you'll see the logo maker. It is in beta, so be aware of that. And here you'll want to tell about your business. So I'm going to go ahead and put Claudio's Woodworks. I do enjoy some cabinetry work, and I will say it's established, or the slogan, whatever you want to put here. I'm going to go ahead and say established, and I'll say 2022. And then here in industry, you can click and choose from the ones you'll find. And for example, woodworking, I'm going to go ahead and just say other here and then click on next. And then what you'll see are stylistic examples of logos. So you can go minimal, bold, elegant, organic. And from these, you can continue on. I'm going to go ahead and go with some minimal. I like that look right there. And then you'll click on next. And you can now search for icons that reflect your business. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's go with woodworking or woodwork and see what comes up. All right, we have all these different ones. Saw blades and planes, saws and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and search through and find one I like. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with like this right here, the saw blade. I'll click that saw blade. Actually, I do like this plane over here. And we'll go ahead and click on next. The next step is to choose one of these logos to customize them. Basically, what will happen is the text that you see, the slogan, and the icon will be replaced with yours. I actually like this one down here. I like the colors. I'm going to go ahead and click on customize, and I'll just make some adjustment to the icon. I do want this a little bit larger. And then the text, maybe make it a little bit smaller so it fits underneath the actual icon. So we'll move that over just a tad bit, and then we'll move this up a little bit. And then what you can do here is play with the colors and swap around until you get to the colors that you like, but you could always change this afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and undo to that blue because I do like this right here. And then the fonts, you can change these up. And actually, I do like that one right there out of all the ones that I've clicked so far. Make this a little bit larger. So again, you can customize, fine tune this. Once you have it where you want it or close to where you want it, you can download it and basically begin using it. But what I like to do is open an editor because then I can create alternate versions and still customize it further. And then right here, I'm going to go ahead and move my text down, make the icon a little bit bigger, and then make sure that the text or the title of my company fits underneath because that's what I want it to look like. Maybe about there. And make sure it's centered. So I'm using the guidelines, and then the establish. We'll move this down some, just a tad bit. There we go. Make sure it's centered right now. Let's see. We'll select both of these together. We'll do the alignment. This is a little bit easier. There we go. And now what I'll do is select all, and I'll group this, and now I can center this in the page. So it can be right about there. Perfect. And then you can create some alternate versions of this logo. So I'm going to go up here to the view all pages option. And what I'm going to do here is create a duplicate of this logo. We're going to duplicate the page. So I've got my first version of logo, and then I've got the alternate. So thinking of like baseball teams and sports teams that got alternate jerseys, is basically the same thing with my logo. And what I'm going to do is click on the grouped logo here, change the fill color to the background color, which is fine. And we're going to do the same with the text here. We're going to swap that out, and we'll do the slogan here, and we'll make that change. And then we'll go to the background color right up here, and we're going to go white. So now I've got my main logo, and I've got an alternate version. And then what I'll do next is we're going to click here and duplicate this last one, come into this page, and then we will change the background color to transparent. So now let's take a look at all of the pages here. And now I have 3 versions of my logo, my main, my alternate, and then I have one with a transparent background that I can use on projects, all made here in Adobe Express. And that's how to create your own logos using the logo maker in Adobe Express. So now it's your turn to give it a try. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to be notified for videos just like this one right here, and please do share this video with your friends. Thanks again for stopping by and checking out this video. Until next time, have fun creating. Peace.